Hey guys, hello, how are you today? Some of you asked me to show you some handstand tutorial. Handstands are my biggest love. I honestly love being upside down. I think that there's something like probably going on with like the prana circulation within the body, but I honestly do handstands every day right now. Since I started doing yoga and I started to do inversions, I can't go back. It's just like, it just makes me feel so like full of energy. Like I needed to do it, you know, it's crazy. But I want to show you some exercises and some drills on how to master it. We're gonna use the wall, so make sure that you are somewhere safe, maybe with not too many things around, because we don't want to smash anything. First of all, it's really important to know that when you do handstands, you really need to work on strengthening the upper body part, so shoulders and arms, because they are our biggest support, right? So really strong shoulders and wrists, wrists exercises. In fact, now we're gonna start by doing some wrist warm-up, because I think it's I also had like some problems. Really, I had like a bit of tendonitis on my right arm, which caused me a lot of problems because I couldn't really handstand for a while, and I was really worried that you know, it might have just stayed like that forever. But instead, I just took some rest and massaged. Really, like deep tissue massages are good when you have this sort of pain. But yeah, it was really hurting when I was twisting. And yeah, I went to my osteopath when I was back in London, and he said to really like press a lot on your, like, on the forearm to really release the tension that that it's being caused because of the too many handstands. So yeah, I mean. So yeah, let's maybe try not to do them too much. But okay, starting with our wrist warm-up. So I would start by just rotating. Make some fists, make 2 fists with your hands and start to rotate. Towards one side and towards the other side. You should feel your wrists getting warm, maybe a little bit tired, but this means that, yes, they're warmed up. So it should be good if you feel this warmth. Okay. Then another exercise that we can do is opening and closing really fast our hands, but really, really fast, guys. So don't stop. Go, 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 go. More, 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 more. You say hello to everyone. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Woo. You do this for like 2 minutes. I say to my students back in London all the time, like we're always laughing when we do this before our rocket class. But yeah, like you do this for like 30 seconds and you can't already feel your hands and your fingers. Like right now, for example, mine hurts already. But it's good, we want to strengthen this wrist. Oof. Shake. This is harder than handstands. Okay, then once you shake, we're gonna do only once more, grabbing the fingers and gently pressing back. So really you want to like stretch this part of your wrist. Stay here. And then other side, you're gonna press them towards you. Then relax, maybe shake again. Same on the other side. press towards you. And opposite side. Shake. All right, so let's start. I'm gonna first show you the alignment, which is the most important thing, and it's something that you really have to think of even when you are doing handstands by the wall. So you want your hands almost in line with your shoulders, okay? Try, if you have hyperflexibility on your elbows like me, try and always microbend. Doesn't mean that your arms have to be like this, because in handstand you want your arms to be nice and straight, but try not to like open too much, like gentle and really microbend to your elbows to, how do you say, to support and to prevent injuries, okay? So, elbows in line with your shoulders. You're almost into a downward facing dog here. It's easier if you walk your feet a little closer. Again, my hamstrings are quite flexible, but if that's not the case and this doesn't feel good, you can just bend your knees. That's absolutely fine. What you want is to start lifting one leg at a time up. I don't want you to jump all the way up, because we will end up on the other side if we don't know how to fall from handstand. So very slow hops and controlled. We will start with the right leg, so slowly coming up, pressing with the left leg and kicking the right leg up, okay? So both legs are actually working here. So much better if we are here than here, because then we're gonna fall on the other side. Okay? So hands in line with the shoulders. Downward facing dog, let's start. We do maybe 3 per leg. Usually I inhale when I come up and I exhale when I go down. Try on the other leg also, because this will give you an understanding of which leg is the main one for you to kick up. For me, for example, is the right one. So when I kick the right one up, it feels much more safe and controlled than the left. Same thing, slow hops, inhale up and exhale down. Remember with your hands to spread your fingers wide. Sorry if I didn't mention before, because your fingers will actually help you to find the grip and the balance you need when you're upside down, okay? So spread your fingers wide as much as you can, and then grip, really like pushing the floor away with your hands as much as you can, engaging with your arms and shoulders mainly, okay? So again, let's do 3 here. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, maybe a little slower or lower, and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Nice. So you can start by doing this, or you can start to do this movement in front of the wall in case your legs jump all the way to the other side. At least you have support. Now, I hope you're gonna see here. I'm gonna try and do it against the wall, just to show you what I've just said. So hands in line with the shoulder. Distance-wise, it's really up to you. Like, the closer you are, the harder it will be, but the further you are, the more back bend and back flexibility you will need to bring your feet on the wall. So maybe midway, it's fine. Find your main leg, the one that you will kick up. We're gonna push up and allow our feet to stand and relax on the wall. Now from here, see if you can walk your hands towards the wall. If you can, look backward. Okay? So pushing, pushing, pushing. From here, you can also try and maybe pressing with your head down the wall and lifting one leg at a time. maybe you start to find a bit of confidence here. Or maybe not. Slowly coming down. Doesn't matter if we don't have anything that works or that looks like an handstand. It takes time, guys. Like for me, it's been like, I think like, I don't know, something between like 6 months maybe to really like master an handstand. So it takes a lot of time and commitment. Don't give up. I used to work in for a design studio back in London, and I was doing marketing and social media. I remember that I was just constantly thinking of handstands and of yoga practice. So every time I was going back home, the first thing I was doing was taking my yoga mat, go to the park, and just practicing. So, you know, if I can do what I do now, it's purely because I believed in myself. I never gave up, and I kept trying and trying. So that's my recommendation number 1. Don't worry if nothing will come yet. It will. Eventually it will. Everything will. Everything comes from us, from inside. If we have like this, if we let this energy and this love and these strong beliefs and desire coming out, then we can get anything we want in life, anything. I am a very strong believer of this. Okay, so one more exercise that I'm gonna show you is same thing. So we use the wall, but this time we're gonna do it with our tummy against the wall. This one is a little bit harder because it can be scary if we're new to handstands, but let's give it a go, why not? So from here, hands will go down, in line with the shoulders again. Maybe we need to walk a little bit further this time. We want to be able to bring our feet up and come into a sort of L shape. So we're gonna start by doing this. Our shoulders are strong, we keep pushing the floor away. Look, I'm looking towards my feet here, so my head is really like helping to open up these shoulders, okay? From here, lifting one leg up at a time. Don't collapse with your arms, don't collapse with your shoulders. Keep pushing the floor away, extend. You really want to try and lift high towards the sky as much as you can. And then slowly coming down. Let's try on the other side. Lengthening, pushing, up. And coming back to L-sit. If this is too much, you can bring your feet back down. Or, from here, you're gonna start to extend your legs and walk your hands as close as you can to the wall. Try and bring your whole body to touch the wall. Hold it here. Then to come up, 2 ways. Either we walk back further, and then we come down. Or we just do a sort of like wheel, as in gymnastics, and we fall by one side. So from here, ta-da! All right, cool. So start by doing these exercises. If going against the wall feels still a bit uncomfortable, try and do these little hops here. But remember that you want to really build up this strength on the shoulders, on the core, and on the glutes eventually. When you're up into handstands, you're gonna work on sucking the tummy and really engaging with your bandhas, with your core and your glutes, like nice and tight. Always having this idea of extending, lengthening, lifting to fly. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a full handstand now so that you can understand what I mean with the whole body engagement. Again, usually I inhale to come up. If you open your legs, it's actually easier. So I start to keep with my legs open, and then slowly I bring them together. Engage with the glutes, core, shoulders tight, hold. One leg slowly down, the other one. Nice. Okay, guys, I hope these gave you some confidence and some energy to try out your handstand. You're gonna smash it, and I can't wait to see your progress. So share them with me. Leave a comment below if you want to know more, or if I didn't explain something like precisely. If you have any further questions, please share them with me. Thank you.